Today's adventure brings us to Pennsylvania State Game Lands 221. There are 4,686 acres out here on which you can hunt. We will be exploring the area of Devil's Hole Creek today.
Let's go.
So we are at Devil Holes Creek parking area, and hunters wear orange, so should you. Way to go, hun. Good. Brandi, good. Yes, I am in orange also. We're heading down this way.
Hey, and look at all these rhododendrons.
Those are cool, huh? Hey, a little bit of background history for you guys. Back in the 1880s, a food importer from New York bought 1,600 acres out here and fenced it in. He wanted to try and repopulate Pennsylvania's elk herd. On the other side of the United States, in Wyoming, they had an overabundance of them. So he imported some of them here in these 1,600 acres. Life went great, right up until he died. And the fence deteriorated. The elk got out and they started destroying all of the local farmers' crops.
Aww.
It got so bad that, oh, hey, hon, our friends are here.
Hi.
Anyway, it got so bad that in 1925, Pennsylvania Game Commission sponsored a hunt to take care of the elk. Problem solved. And we know all this because there's a sign.
What are you doing, babe?
I'm coloring with my Crayola. I'm making it all green. Actually, what we have here is the geocache. It's called Devil's Soup. So we're going to do what we do and get back to the video after I finish coloring everything.
We're doing our first crossing on Devil's Hole Creek. And the water level is low, so we should not need our boots.
And we need to cross it about 4 or 5 times.
So we're going to go that way. Remember those rhododendrons we were talking about? They go all the way up the hill. That's amazing. And downstream, you probably can't see them like I can see them. It is so wild. Dave?
Brandi's looking for you.
Raven had a problem following the trail, but it is not blazed in any way, shape, or form. So just watch where you're going.
The terrain out here has been extremely easy. But then again, we're not climbing that slope over there. Because that would... Hun? What do you got?
I have a geocache called A Devilish Hole, rightfully named.
Whoa.
So let's do what we do and get back to the video.
All right then. All right, we have cable. It's been there for a long, long time. It goes right through the tree. It looks like they would probably do some grilling on this, huh?
Some kind of cooking.
But the story says down in the parking lot that the gentleman that bought all of this property constructed a stone building, and he called it the Seven Pines Lodge. I'm not seeing anything around here that would have made this indoors, do you?
No. There's also some kind of wire in the tree. Rims.
With wooden spokes.
Cool. And I don't know what this is. Is this a leaf spring?
Oh no, that's the middle of the
Oh, that's the middle of it.
Oh, with a leaf spring. Oh, that's cool.
Very neat.
More artifacts, including a double sink right here.
And a whole lot of...
Yeah, I'm seeing that. What if that was what was the roof?
Roofing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
The nail.
Yeah. And in case you're wondering, yes, that is a bed frame that the sink is sleeping on.
You gotta check out just how flat the area is in here. Very, very flat.
Except that slope,
Except for the slope.
which some people think was a ski slope.
So babe, you enjoying yourself?
Yes, I'm looking everywhere for artifacts. Oh, there's one now. Another geocache called Devil's Pitchfork. So we're gonna do what we do, get back to the video. This would be the second growing area, at least that's what we're calling it, that we've run across there. This one's in better shape than the last one. More artifacts. And check this out. This long piece here, that would be a railing. Cheryl found chain on the end. Hey, you think that went to a ride? And they put the chain across until the next ride? Like in an amusement park? No? Okay. All right, let's talk the main event. Ready? Hello. How cool is that? Wait a minute. That's the back side of the chimney, but I said hold on because Look at it, there's an identical one across from it. Super, super cool. Now this place is wicked cool, but trying to figure out what it was, no, it's not the easiest thing to do. Information is kind of hard to come by. But according to the Monroe County Historical Association, there were ruins out here. The gentleman that bought the 1,600 acres and brought the elk here back to Pennsylvania, well, he built a place called the Seven Pines Lodge. There was also a power dam that was built here. Both of them were washed away in the flood of 1955.
There was also the Williams Farm and a speakeasy, which is where you could get alcohol during the Prohibition times.
If they were still open, we could probably get a beer, huh?
Yeah, we could.
There was also mention of a sanitarium being built here in 1910, but it burned down in 1911. But the chimney and foundation still remain. So do you think this is it, hon?
I don't know. All I know is there's a piano.
There certainly is. We also heard there was a ski lodge built out here, and we'll go look for evidence of that in a couple of minutes. Now, about the only thing that we heard wasn't built out here was a Kmart.
As you're walking along, just be careful, because there are artifacts everywhere. Let's go check out this room.
Hey, an old radiator. I remember those when I was a kid.
Oh, and a furnace.
Oh, cool. Very, very cool. Hey, these remind me of what we found out by the train. Wow. Sarah's pipe. Flashlight? What can you see?
No, let's see. Wasn't a full basement.
Some Brandi's in here, huh?
This is the last thing we found over here.
Yep. Now we're going to cross over Devil's Holes Creek. And in case you're wondering where the name Devil's Hole comes from, well, the local story says that there used to be a lake here that was bottomless, and if you swam in it, you would sink and go straight down to hell. Now the flood of 1955 took away that lake. But what's funny is, last time Cheryl and I were out here, we were looking at a place called the Seven Gates of Hell. And we decided we just didn't want to go to hell because we already went. And the eye that just popped up will take you to that video. And it's just a pipe, but France, go get it. That's cheating. Oh, look at what she just did. The structure's over there. Can you guys see all these mosquitoes? Holy moly. But over here, hey babe, we found another foundation. Looked like there was probably at least 2 rooms there.
Or a garage.
Yeah, maybe a garage. And then a whole retaining wall here. So Brandi came over to check out this wheelbarrow. Pretty cool, Brand. Nice find.
The Lost Ski Area website calls this a ski slope.
Probably. They do have a question mark next to it. But they're saying that there is evidence out here that there could have been a slope. And this is one of the pieces of evidence we're going to... Oh, well, wait a minute.
It fell down.
Saying that could have been signs of a... Wow, it still spins, too. You getting that?
Yeah.
It's saying that could have been used for a tow rope or something. So we are pretty much at the top of that steep section that some people say could be a ski slope. Cheryl took the right-hand side. Hey, babe?
Yeah.
I took the left-hand side. And other than that one rim that still spins, we found nothing. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed the abandoned structure here at Devil's Hole.
It was awesome.
Now, again, we cannot tell you specifically what this was. We could only tell you what everyone has speculated it to be. So, make your own decision on what you think it is. So, we're going with it's cool.
It's just cool.
Yeah, it's just cool. It's not difficult to get out here. Just when you leave the parking area, going down, some of the rock is a little loose. Other than that, it's like flat walking. And I mean, Cheryl and I and Brandi, we cleared this whole place. So we found things that we didn't find researching online. So, but anyway, we don't want to keep you any longer. If you like what you saw, we appreciate that thumbs up as always. Want to follow us along on our We Have Mud Fun adventures? Right down there in the corner. Just click it. Have any? Please.
If you have any questions or comments, you can put them right down below.
Because until our next adventure, the end.
Bye.